Hey there, Myersman, this is Sean Nintendo, and welcome to episode 16 of Let's Interview, a series where I take various Let's Players or just interesting YouTubers and I interview them so you guys get to know them, and he or she gets a little bit more publicity. So joining me today for episode 16, we have...
WiiROK.
And he will... What's the catchphrase?
Oh, I will rock your socks off. There we go.
So how are you doing today?
Pretty good. Just woke up.
Drank some Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I didn't need to wake up or I would have been like, hey, I'm WiiROK. Something like that.
Okay, so are you ready to get into these questions?
I'm very ready.
Okay, so tell everyone a little bit about your channel.
Well, on my channel I do various LPs on Nintendo games mostly, but I'm not limited to them. I've done some, like, PlayStation Let's Plays, and, well, I mean, Sonic Generations more counts as a Nintendo kind of Let's Play, but I did that on the 360, so I'm not limited to it, but I mostly do Nintendo Let's Plays.
Yeah, that's cool.
Shit. Yeah.
So how did you come up with your YouTube username?
Oh, okay, so this is kind of it's kind of a weird, not really a weird story, but just kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of different. Mm-hmm. But at the time when I made this username, I was making an Xbox Live, and at the time I was living in Korea, and the first username was Bear Force Rock. It sounds stupid, it's really stupid, but I didn't make it because Xbox Live's customer service was being retarded, and like saying, no, you can't use this credit card here, because the billing address thing, like, since it was like technically a United States address, but it was like an international address at the same time, it all didn't work out, so in the end we had to use my grandma's credit card. So in our second go around, we were trying to think of another name, and since I liked the Wii a lot, and my dad was like, you should do WiiROK, and I'm like, that sounds good. and that's kind of how it came. I mean, I've changed it on Xbox Live, and then later on YouTube, I was originally going to make it my current Xbox Live, Shadow9521. I don't care if you add me on Xbox Live. My mom had just interrupted me.
Oh no. Well, we can cut that out, probably. I don't know. Wait, it's funny. People like to hear that stuff. Who am I kidding? Okay, we'll move on to the next question. So who made your channel background, if anyone did?
Dynamic Victini.
Ooh, yeah. That's Tyler for you. I remember when he made one of my partner backgrounds before.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
So, who inspired you to start LPing, if anyone did?
Well, I kind of have 4 people that kind of did, but, like, the 2 people that kind of got me, like, interested in maybe doing it was Chuck Conroy and Lansoon. Lansoon was actually the first Let's Player I ever saw. It's kind of weird because most people, it's like, I first watched Chuck Conroy Super Mario Sunshine LP, and then I did it, you know? I mean, I kind of just watched Lansoon. He was doing a Ocarina of Time walkthrough, but the thing was, like, I didn't even find his channel by Let's Plays, because at the time I was interested in the Zelda timeline theory argument, and I was just going through his channel because he made a really good timeline video, and he made these things called walkthroughs, which he later called Let's Plays, and he did the Ocarina of Time, and then later Majora's Mask, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And another Chuck Conroy, a Pokemon YouTuber named Jubilife TV, like, promoted his channel, and saying, oh, check out this dude, he's doing like a Fire Red Let's Play. And I just couldn't stop watching his videos, because I think he was at the Elite Four at the time. I just, like, pretty much watched all the way up to the Elite Four, like, in a couple days, because I was that addicted to it. And then the 2 people that kind of gave me the little nudge, okay, you can do this, is, like, Nintendo Capri Sun just be like, oh, I don't know, because he seems more like a normal dude, you know? And another guy who you've probably never heard of at all is Ryan CGG. He only has like 300 subs, but I used to be like really addicted to his videos, and he was around my age too, so it kind of been like, oh, I can do this too. I don't have to be like 20 or something, you know? So that's kind of how people inspired me. So yeah.
That was a good story. Okay, so was this your very first YouTube channel?
Yes and no. I had a YouTube channel before it, but it wasn't like, I didn't post videos on it or anything, because it was a really stupid username. It was like Sniper Noob. and And going back until my mom like interrupted me earlier, is I was going to try to make my username Shadow9521, which is my current Xbox Live, but it was already taken on YouTube. And it's kind of good because I like this username a lot better.
Yeah, I like the catchphrase. It always catches me. But
I was call him Link Fangirl came up with that. Actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I was just like thinking of random stuff. I was like, oh, I'm WiiROK, and she like said, oh, rock your socks off. So it's stuck ever since.
When I hear the name, I think we will rock you. That's what comes to my mind.
Yeah, a lot of say that.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next question. And regarding your other channels box, would you reserve that primarily for friends or channels that you really enjoy, or a mix of both?
For my box, it's more for friends and the kind of like affiliate channels I've kind of been somewhat a part of, or for the most part, because if you look on my box now, it's basically all my best friends on YouTube, and also like some like channels like Yaosh and TGZ, or like basically some channels that are somewhat affiliated with me. So that's kind of what I reserve those for.
Alright, that's cool. So what is the next question? What was the very first game you ever played?
First game I ever played. Well, I think it was Ocarina of Time, but I'm terrible. But Ocarina of Time for me, I just had a lot of fun when I was 3 years old, when I always went to my cousin's house to play Ocarina of Time. It was just really fun, and then later, a couple years later, I got my own Nintendo 64, and of course, could never stop playing Ocarina of Time. So I would say Ocarina of Time. It could be Super Mario 64, but I in my head, I say it's Ocarina of Time.
Okay, that's cool. So what was the worst game you ever played?
Worst game I've ever played? It's a toughie. There's a lot of them, but let me try to think. I've been, like, there's some quote-unquote good games that I think are kind of bad. Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I'm a little hate for that. But, worst game I've ever played. I'm trying to think, because I'm not really a person who like gets bad games necessarily, but if I had to choose one, it would probably be Fairly Odd Parents. Some black magician dude, not race or anything. It's like his name is like Black Magician or something. I'm like, that game was horrible. Wasn't even fun. I don't know.
That was good. Oh my god, I have to look at that again.
Or Looney Tunes Back in Action or something like that.
Okay. So who were some of your favorite Let's Players, or just general YouTubers?
Well, my favorite Let's Play, I think when I kind of started making Let's Plays on my own, I started watching Let's Plays less and less, because I think there's kind of a less of a, cool value to it while you're watching it, because, I don't know. So really the only Let's Players I watch anymore are, like, Chugga Conroy and, sometimes Lance Soon whenever he uploads. He doesn't upload often anymore, but, and I also watch a little bit of Johnny Awesome, because he's a good friend of mine, and for YouTubers, is my favorite YouTuber by far right now is JonTron, and then watching Game Grumps all the time. That's what I've been doing a lot lately. I mean, I think Game Grumps kind of counts as LPs, but not really. But
I know a lot of my friends who are watching those Game Grumps. I couldn't get too into it for some reason. I don't know. That's just me.
They're hilarious.
Okay, so for the next question, what's your favorite Let's Play that you've done or are currently doing?
My favorite Let's Play I've done. Another tough little question now. I've said in my Let's Play several times that Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut was my favorite Let's Play I've ever done. But I don't know, because it's like, probably it's my best. Like, if I had to watch them, I would say, yeah, that's my best one. But, like, in terms of fun, you know, it could be Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now, it was kind of a bad Let's Play when I kind of compared to my current standards. I didn't even have my catchphrase in the LP. But, yeah, I don't know. It was kind of the first LP that kind of got me, okay, you can do this for a while now. Because after my first two LPs, they were kind of bad. And my commentary kind of like started to evolve a little bit to where it kind of is today. So I'd say maybe Galaxy 2.
Okay, that's cool. So, is there any regret you have with any of the past LPs that you've done?
Oh god, there are a lot of them. Mainly in my first 2 Let's Plays, and kind of in my Uncharted Let's Plays too. For my Uncharted Let's Plays, I wish I kind of waited until I got an HD PVR to do those, because if you go on those Let's Plays now, they're kind of like terrible quality because it's a PlayStation 3 game, and using a Dazzle was not that... Probably not the best choice in the world, but I don't know, I still had fun with those Let's Plays, which really is the most important part, but still, I couldn't watch those again. Okay, and in Metroid Prime, there was... I don't know what was wrong with me in that Let's Play, but I felt like I did not really say much. I was just like, jump up here, and there was just like this one video in Metroid Prime, I think it was like part 25, I could be wrong, where I don't know why I kept this up at the time, but I can't like re-upload it or anything now, because it's way on my like another computer now, or even deleted it on that computer too. But there's this one video that like flickers like black, and then there's the the gameplay because it was like a bad render or something. And I said, oh my gosh, this is horrible, and I got really discouraged about it. But I was so stupid, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep it up. And I just made the title of the video like Metroid Prime Part 25. Warning: this video's messed up. And for Ocarina of Time, I kind of wish I kind of got more familiar with my quality settings, because at the time, like, I was recording in 240p, and, well, it was kind of the same thing with Metroid Prime as well, but, I tried to record in these higher qualities, because when I first started recording Let's Plays, I was using a netbook, and not, like, a normal laptop, so, like, the process crap, and, so... Like, I would have several videos where they lagged and all that, but it never really happened much in Metroid Prime, but it more happened in Ocarina of Time. And there's like this one video in particular I can't stand, which is part 12 of Ocarina of Time, where I don't even bother turning down the volume of the gameplay because it's all desynced. Like, everything's all desynced, and I'm post-commentating it, and I'm like, hey guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Ocarina of Time part 12, was it? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. This video really lagged. I'm so sorry. And then it was also when Ruto was giving the Zora Sapphire, so in the background you can hear the boss music when she was giving me the Zora Sapphire. So yeah, those are probably my biggest regrets on YouTube is.
Oh god, I have to go back and look at those.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I love doing that. I love going back into our Let's Plays and saying, wow, I really did this.
Yeah, I think that's a Let's Player though.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. What's your opinion on the Let's Play community today? I really worded that weirdly.
On the Let's Play community. Now, I don't really think it's... I think it's kind of evolved to a point now where it's kind of less of a community. It's more people just making the same type of videos. Because, I mean, I'm sure it's not a community. Well, the thing is, people are kind of a little bit more divided now and only talk to their friends, which is kind of understandable, I guess. But I just don't think it's like as close together as it was in like 2006, I believe, when it was really started. And I don't know. I mean, I don't have a problem with how it is today or anything. It's just like, you know, it's really no big deal to me. But I mean, I can understand why people, you know, don't really like it, because I would say the Let's Play community has a lot of drama, but I've seen some other YouTube like groups that like other types of video games or videos in general, like they have a lot more drama. So I don't know, I'm kind of glad to be in the Let's Play community, but there's like kind of stupid stuff about it too, like the drama crap is really dumb, but you know.
Okay, so that's a good answer. So what advice would you like to give to other LPers out there?
Okay. First off, don't use a camcorder. No one will want to watch it after they click the video. They'll just be like, ew, and then X. Okay, they won't do that, but it's kind of turns off the viewer, so don't record on a camcorder at all. But I think people really know that at this point. But second, just make sure you have a decent capture cover when you first start. Don't try to get the top of the line stuff when you first start, because you don't know if you want to be a Let's Player like for a long time. You could just oh, okay, I just want one Let's Play, you know. You don't want to like buy an HD PVR for just one Let's Play. A good $50 Dazzle will just do good for that. And for doing Let's Plays themselves, I would say try to have fun with the game. Don't try to be like someone else. Try to be like yourself. And I mean, it's going to be hard to kind of differentiate yourself from, like, let's say, like Chugga Conroy or any other like popular Let's Player. But just try at it, and you'll eventually get some recognition. I mean, I don't have like too terribly much, but I mean, I'm pretty happy of where I'm at.
Okay, that's a good answer. So, is there any questions you would have liked me to ask you during this interview that I didn't ask?
I don't think so.
No?
I think it was fairly, all covered for a Let's Play type of interview.
Right, that's grand. So how did you like this interview, as the last question?
Probably one of the more better interviews I've done, because the other ones are kind of awkward.
Awkward how? Entertain me.
Well, I didn't really know the guy, and I don't know, it was kind of like 2 minutes, and I don't know, it didn't really feel, I don't know, it was just...
Professional?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Well, guys, as we sign off this video, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you, WiiROK, for joining us.
No problem.
Make sure to go check out WiiROK's channel, link in the description box to his channel and his Twitter, link in the description box obviously to my Twitter, the playlist, my vlog channel and my Formspring page. You can find everything you need in that description box right there. Annotations on the screen and whatnot. You know what's there, you know how it works. So again, thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and we will see you in the next video. So bye for now.